makeup saved my life. It all came from wanting and feeling that it was every woman's birthright to look good and feel good.
Whether revealing beauty tips or unfiltered highlights from her bold and brave journey, makeup mogul Laura Geller has made it her mission to share.
Tell me about the Laura Geller girl.
The Laura Geller girl is me. When I started doing makeup, I came into it with more of an empathic way. I mean, I remember doing Liza Minnelli's makeup, and she said to me, "You're like my Jewish mama."
Laura grew up in New York and enrolled in beauty school right out of high school.
It was a theater and film makeup course. So it was about how to put a bald cap on. It was about how to make a blood capsule open. And I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. I want to learn how to put on purple eyeshadow and pink blush. And I didn't learn that, but what I learned was the science and the anatomy of a face. And then I worked in a theater film makeup store where I was discovered by a famous costume designer for all the Broadway shows. And then I went to Hollywood and I worked on people like Audrey Hepburn and Ginger Rogers. But what I really wanted to do was work on real women.
You started, I mean, literally a one-man show, but then things changed.
I was doing makeup and people were like, oh, how do I buy it? I go, I don't know, I have things from everywhere. Well, can you buy me those things? And I would, and then I would drop it off at their homes or their doormat. And so then it was renting space in salons all over the city.
Laura eventually opened up her own studio in Manhattan and began developing products for her namesake brand, Laura Geller Beauty. In 1997, Laura's debut product, a highlight and contour kit, sold out in minutes during her first appearance on QVC. And nearly 30 years later, she's the longest-serving beauty ambassador at the network.
How many pieces of makeup do you think you've sold?
I can't even imagine how much makeup. I mean, it's probably more than
100 million units?
Easily. Easily.
In 2016, Laura sold a majority interest in her company, but remained the face of and vision behind the business. Then 3 years later, she was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer at 62 years old.
I was at QVC, and I was between shows. And I got a call from my gynecologist, and I drove back home. I could barely see. I was just crying. And, you know, I'm a single mom of now a 25-year-old boy who doesn't have a dad and doesn't have siblings. And I thought, my first thought was like, I can't, I have to survive. And I just
fought for your life.
Fought for my life. I mean, I had my moments, trust me, but I just kept forging ahead. And work is what saved me.
Right.
Work is what saved me.
Today, Laura is cancer-free and thriving.
You know, they have me doing these crazy TikToks and these crazy things for Instagram, because if I'm the face of the brand, don't I have to do that? Yeah, I do.
And since 2021, Laura Geller Beauty has dedicated their marketing and message to women over 40.
I'm pacing myself and I'm putting like social things on hold. And my friend said to me, that's not good. You should be enjoying yourself at this stage of your life. And I'm like, excuse me, I love what I do. I am so blessed, so fortunate. If I could do this and stay relevant for the rest of my life, I would. So yeah, I'm really happy.
Isn't she spectacular?
That's very, very good.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
Well, we have some of her products here, including her limited edition cosmetics kit. 50% of sales will benefit actress Fran Drescher's Cancer Schmancer initiative.
That's great.
So, yeah, that was a really important one for me to tell, because she's such a special person and only promotes other women and a breast cancer survivor. And I just love her.
She's doing the hard work. She never stopped working hard.
She's still with the bag, schlepping everything into QVC in the middle of the night, but she's an inspiration to everybody. So.
I love that. That was great.
Got to use your power for good.